Hello everybody and welcome back to the first episode of How Do I Install Lspdfr. We are going to be doing, on today's episode, we are going to be installing Lspdfr. We're going to be installing a graphics mod, we're going to be installing a heap adjuster, all this stuff in the file, EUP, and we're going to get into game and make sure everything works. Now, keep in mind, I am not responsible for any of your game files. If something messes up, it is not my problem. Let's get into the video. First off, you will need a good copy of GTA 5. And this is the copy that I have right here. It's just a backup. It's just a, hold on. It is just a other copy. I just made a copy of my GTA. I have my 5M copy and my regular copy. And it's the same way. So what you'll do is you'll delete all your stuff from 5M like I have here. We'll go back. We'll delete mods folder. And now, we will go ahead and install Lspdfr. Let's go ahead and find it. Alright, it is right here on my desktop. This is a manual install, so all you have to do is just drag all these files in here, like this. If you guys hear my baby in the background, she's playing. She's in that toddler stage, so we're just gonna get through this. So we are gonna drag Lspdfr into the game real quick, and then we will go ahead and start Grand Theft Auto 5. Next thing we will install is make visuals great again. And then we will install plugins, and we'll just go down the list. This video probably will be about a half hour to an hour long. Once it copies, we're not going to add anything else. All we're going to do is go into game, make sure it works, and then we'll add a couple things at a time. So you'll go in here, you'll look for the Lspdfr configurator right here. You will go ahead and hit next. It says failed to find rage plugin hook.exe. Sometimes it will do that. So what you need to do is see there is, if you have an old copy of GTA like I do, what you'll do is you'll just delete this. You'll run rage plugin hook.exe for the first time. And now we will go ahead and hit accept. It's going to be checking the compatibility level. You will go ahead and change this to 60,000, sorry. And you will go ahead and hit load all plugins on startup, advanced. You don't need to touch any of these. If you want to create a revert line, you can. If you want to back up your game version, you can do that as well. But you will hit save and launch, and you'll hit OK. Now we will go ahead and go into game, make sure everything works properly, and you will hit agree, because I have it on a different drive. And it will probably launch. As you can see, it's loading. Go ahead and close Steam down, and we'll see it starts the game, just like that. And for the first time, you'll probably be waiting just a little bit longer than normal, but that is okay, because it is installing everything into your mods folder and making sure everything wants to work. So we will go ahead and make sure the rage is at the bottom, which it is. We are 1.17.1351, which is the newest version. And now we will go back. And we will we will go in the story mode with Rage Plugin Hook. And we will wait for that to load. There should be no plugins. We're not going to install plugins on the first startup because that will cause your game to crash. This is going to be a very easy guide to follow, and it's going to help a lot of people out if you guys want to get into the GTA 5 police mod, Lspdfr. I've been playing this Lspdfr. My old copy of Lspdfr, I've had it since August of last year, which was 2024, right when BattleEye came out. So we decided to delete our game, start fresh, because we were having some issues. But that is okay. So I will see you guys in the game. Let's see what happens. As you can see, it said it loaded plugin LSPD first response. So now we will wait to load into the game, and it may take a couple minutes because it is initiating the hook and everything. So just gotta give it some time. But in no time, you guys will be in the game and playing. See, now you saw the new console commands added. Lspdfr first response has been added. You'll see that loading Lspdfr at the bottom right of your screen. As you can see, it goes away, and we are now as Michael. Our game looks pretty good on stock graphics. Looks pretty good. We will go ahead and hit F4. We will hit go to PD. It will take us to Mission Row PD. Probably will take a second for it to load, but that is okay. We will go in Mission Row here. Hold up. I'm drunk. We will go in the locker rooms over here. We will go ahead and hit E. And we will have to make a character very first. But you can hit go on duty. And if we are going to install, what's it called? I forgot the name of it. EUP. So you guys really don't need to spend a whole lot of time on the characters. EUP is where you can spend your time creating your character, but I'm just going to go ahead and make a male character. He looks fine. Go ahead and name him Ben. And we'll use him. And we'll go ahead and go on duty, and we'll go to police garage. Make sure everything works in there. We didn't add any cars, nothing, no sirens, no nothing. We will go to the that's cool. That's pretty cool. As you guys can see, we'll go pull over some random person real quick. Which happens to be this car right here. Everything works.
Driver, this is the LSPD. Pull over.
So everything works, as you can see.
LSPD, stop your vehicle now.
We'll go ahead and request a call.
Citizens reporting a possible 211 at Bob Mullet Salon. Units respond code 3.
So everything works. Take the call. Everything seems to work. So now we will go back out of the game. And we will install EUP and the graphics mod next. So let's go ahead and install Make Visuals Great again. If you guys would like to do the manual installation, you can. But the automatic installation just makes it that much easier. You have to have OpenIV is another program. You guys can just type in OpenIV in your Chrome or whatever browser you use, and you can go and find it. And now you will have a If you guys hear my baby, I'm so sorry. She's just getting to the toddler stage, so kind of just have to ignore it. So we went into edit mode, and now we will make a mods folder in our game. Just a blank mods folder. I will show you guys the easiest way to make a mods folder. It's just mods, like that. And now you should see a mods folder. You do not have to drag the OIV into your mods folder. You will just drag it anywhere you can. Now, you will hit install, mods folder, confirm install. This is a lot easier on your game than NVE and Quant V, which I think Make Visuals Great Again looks great. That's why I use it a lot. So we will let it install. And we will go ahead and install EUP. And then we'll go to the next thing. This may take several minutes because it is a pretty big file, so we'll give it some time. As you can see, installation has succeeded, so that's great. Now let's go ahead and go to optionals. Taxi sign. Let's go ahead and install that real quick because I know the taxi sign will be very bright. So it will be in mods. It's going to be in... So you won't have that, like, if you click on mods, you won't have the X64E. All you have to do is people say, oh, you need to drag these files to your mods folder. You don't have to do that. Just go to X64E, levels, GTA 5, vehicles.rpf, and then the taxi. You just type in taxi. Taxi.ytd. You can copy it to mods folder now. It may take a second or two, because this is a pretty big file. This may take a couple minutes to do just because it is a big file, so this one's where most of the vehicles do stay. GTA, so we will give it a second. As you can see, it's now in our mods folder up there at the top, mods, X64E, levels, GTA 5. Now all you have to do is find taxi and go to the taxi right here. Make a backup folder of everything you touch in this game. Alright, we'll just drag that to here and drag this into there so it's a lot darker. Close this, just like that. You will close it, hit yes, and you're done. Now, motion blur. Which motion blur isn't really worth it, so anyway, that's fine. Reshade. Now we will go to the next thing. We will go to our mods folder, clear out the search tab. We'll go down the list. Actually, let's not go down the list. Let's actually do the EUP LNO. So we'll go ahead and drag this into there. Okay, and you will hit install. You will hit mods folder, install, and it will install. This will take several minutes because it is almost 3 gigabytes. So it will take several minutes, and I will be back with you guys when it is done. As that now was done, that is the EUP LNO. So what you can do now is we will go up here to the GTA 5 config folder, and we will go to... We need to download... we already have those downloaded, so what you'll go is you'll go to GTA 4 V34 for more mods, and we will do stock, which means GTA base, and you will go to game config. How do you do that? You will go to update, common, data. And now you will see a thing called game config right here. You necessarily don't need to make a backup of this. You just show it in the mods folder, just like this. Mods, update, common, data. You will drag this into here now, just like this, game config. And sometimes it doesn't like to drag it, so what you'll do is drag it to your desktop, drag it in there, and you'll see the encrypted go away. That means it is not the one that came with the game. So there you go. You are done with that. Now, we'll go to the heap adjusters.ini. How do you install this? You will go out of your OpenIV. Anything with an ASI or an INI, you will just drag and drop this to your GTA 5 directory. You are done. Okay. Now we will go ahead and install advancedhook.dll. That will go into your GTA 5 as well. This is for the advancedhook.dll is for your ELS to work. Next thing we will do is we have the heap adjuster, the pack limit fill. These are two files you just need to read. You can read the README. It says into your GTA 5 directory. There you go, just like that. And then we will go ahead and install Scripthook as well. If you guys hear me coughing, I'm getting over a severe sinus infection. You will go to bin and Scripthook, and you will only need the din put 8 and the Scripthook. You do not need the native trainer.asi. There's no need for it. Replace that one. And sometimes your game may be still running. Just close it out. Make sure it's closed out. But sometimes it does not like to close out. So you'll try again. Just like that. And you are done. You can read the README as well. Now, we have to do one more step. We have to go to the Rockstar Games Launcher. Now, if you guys are installing Rage Plugin Hook for the very first time, which I've already had this installed multiple times, what you need to do is go to your Windows, your Rockstar Games Launcher, go to Settings, which is somewhere right here, Settings, and you will turn off the battle eye right there. That's all you need to do is just turn it off. And I did not mean to close that up. And then hit save, and then you're done. And then launch arrangements, put no battle eye in there without quotes, and launch the game. That's as simple as it could be. Alright, so the next thing. Don't mind these in there, this is for 5M, but anyway, that is fine. So we will go ahead and install the ELS 1.5. You'll go to installation files, Grand Theft Auto, ELS, drag all of this besides the advancedhook.dll in there. Do not drag that one in there. Your ELS will not work with that one. You will have to drag the new one that's in a separate download on lspdfr.com. Alright. Now let's go ahead and go back to OpenIV. We will install gun sounds and we will go into the game and make sure everything works. So how to install gun sounds? You will go to GTA 5, X64, Audio, SFX, and you will go to install, back up your files. Make a backup of your files just in case. Can't tell you guys enough. It's weaponsplayer.rpf. Copy this in your mods folder. And all you need to do is, just in case something would happen, all you need to do is go back to SFX and just make a copy of that in one of your files as well, just in case something would happen. Now, if we go in here now, and we'll do a pistol, you guys can tell the game sound changed. Shotgun changed. Okay. That is done. Now, one more thing before we do go into Lspdfr is we will need to install the EUP menu. So, how do you do that? It is very simple. We'll close out OpenIV. We will open. Now, I have a shortcut on my desktop. All you need to do is just go right click on your GTA 5 and just go down to show more options and create a shortcut. You can create a shortcut, drag it to your desktop. Now you don't have to fight with this every time you want to add it. Go to Files, go to Rage Native UI, drag this in there. Go to EUP menu into your plugins folder, which this is going to be the first plugin we install for Lspdfr. We'll just drag and drop this in there just like that. And we will go into the game and see what happens. Let's go ahead and load up the game. We'll go in, make sure everything works, and I will see you guys in the game. As you guys can see, you loaded Lspdfr first response or LSPD first response and loaded EUP menu. Congratulations, you guys have done it. Now, once we load in, we will check to make sure everything works, and we will go ahead. You heard that ba-dink. That's a good thing. And you see 2 new console commands added. That's great. And you see it loading at the bottom right of your screen. And like that, we are in. And we will go around the car, just like this. We will hit F11. Sometimes the EUP menu will crash. And if it does, all you need to do is go find a new version of, which we need to go do that. And you can look in the logs real quick. It's right there. It's the rage menu. That's the reason why. Rage menu is out of. So a lot of the times, what's she doing? But you guys have installed everything, and we will go and install the next part. I will grab a gun just in case, and we will shoot it. Sounds good.
Officers report a 148 in Los Santos International.
Now, you guys are done with that. We will go install the new version of Rage Native UI that will make everything work. So sometimes you'll have to go here and you'll have to type in Rage Native UI. And you'll go down here to the newest version and you'll hit download December 12th of 2024. Just go ahead and open this. Go ahead and just drag this in here just like this. Alright, everybody. You guys have done, everybody's doing great now. Alright, next thing is, I'm trying to think. Realistic weapon behavior. This is a mod that makes your game, like your weapons, behave a lot more realistically. So, how do you install this? There's a readme, but I'll just show you guys the easiest way to install this. It is super, super simple. It's very, very easy to do. So, how you install this? It's very simple. Very easy. Go to mods. Actually, you'll have to go to this. You'll have to go to update, common, data, AI, and you will see weapons meta, weapons component, and a weapons animation. You will see these in there. Go ahead and go into edit mode, show in mods folder, drag all 3 of these in here. Sometimes you will need to drag this to there, to your desktop, just to be safe, and sometimes it likes to disappear. right there. You'll just open the modification files, drag this into there. See, it cannot add files because it still thinks it. Sorry guys, I had to sneeze. But sometimes it will show you that just because it thinks you're still in a game. You can drag and drop this in there just like this. You're fine. Alrighty. Now, something that a lot of people have been having issues with. How do I add cars? This is how I do it. I go to Update, X64, DLC Packs, 28 NG, DLC.rpf, and copy this to your mods folder just in case. Copy it to your mods folder, and we will go ahead and go to X64, Levels, GTA 5, Vehicles.rpf, and that's how you would add replacement vehicles. But, how would I add an add-on vehicle? How you may ask. I will show you guys. It's very simple to do. It's very, very easy. Sometimes your game does not necessarily like it, but that is okay. Sometimes you will see a DLC and an ELS file. You will see these. You will drag this to your desktop. This is the Texas DPS pack by Sky's Development. So, you will go to Mods, Update, X64, DLC packs. Now, you will make sure this is in your mods folder. Just copy this in there. Make sure to open. Sometimes it says it'll do that. So, you'll delete it because it still thinks it's going to open in another program. I don't know why it does that every once in a while. So, sometimes it'll do that. You'll close this out, go to Rockstar Games Launcher, make sure your game isn't launched. Yep, it's not launched. So, if it ever does that to you guys, just go here, go to Mods, and I made a mistake. You go to Mods, Update, X64, DLC Packs. Take the Texas DPS pack out completely. Okay? Now, go back to the file that we were just in, which is the new folder 4, which is this one. Wrong one. Which is this one right here. And you will see the Texas DPS pack again. Drag the DLC.rpf to, or the Texas DPS folder. Replace it. Make sure it's right. If it's a big enough folder, do not drag it in there with OpenIV. It will fuck up your game. So just drag this into there, just like this. It will copy. It will take a couple seconds. We are going to do one pack at a time, because it's very easy to install add-on cars. It is very, very easy. It's just you had to have patience with this game. Now you will open OpenIV. Now, if we go back to new folder 4, open the Texas DPF, and if we read the README right here, you will see a line right here. Item DLC packs equals Texas DPS. Just copy that right there. There you go. And now we will add the ELS last. You'll go to Mods, Update, Mods, Update, Common Data. Oh, where is it? DLC list.xml. So, you can right click on this. You used to be able to. But the easiest way to do it is to drag it to your desktop, just like this. Right click on it. Or you don't even have to right click, just double click on it. I use Notepad++ to edit stuff, and you will go down here, go enter, Control V, paste that line in there, Control S, save it, drag it back in here, make sure you are in edit mode. You can drag stuff out, but you cannot drag stuff in if you're not in edit mode. Now, you will open this XML text, and you will see texas.dps is in there. Okay, wonderful. Now, we are done with OpenIV for this second. Now we will have to go to our GTA 5 shortcut. You will see a folder called ELS. Click on Pack Default. And right here, there should be a police.xml in there. Just drag these in here. Now, I use Simple Native Trainer. I use Simple Trainer for GTA 5. A lot of people use it. Let's go ahead and download that. open the folder. And how do you install this? It's very, very simple. Just go to your trainer.ini, trainer.asv, drag those two in there. Now, one thing I'm going to tell you guys to do before you get in the game is try and find keybinds. It's down at the very bottom somewhere. I don't know. But you can do it in game as well, which we will probably do it in game. Okay, so now we will go into game, make sure everything works, and I'll see you guys in the game once again. Alright, let's go ahead and launch it. Go to your GTA 5. And if you guys don't want to have to go into your GTA 5, just right click on this, hit more options, and hit create a shortcut. Go down to the bottom here, just drag and drop your shortcut of Rage Plugin Hook over here, and just make that. You can rename it to whatever you want. I usually rename it to Lspdfr, but that is okay. You will hit continue. And it should go ahead and start loading. And it will crash. So, that is perfectly normal. This is perfectly normal for a game to crash when you first load vehicles. It is perfectly normal for it to crash. Normally what you will have to do is you will have to restart your computer and do a fresh, like, just restart your computer and it will work. Hello everybody and welcome back to part 2 of how do I install Lspdfr. So, as you guys saw last part, is the game was crashing because we restarted our PC, everything's fine. But if you guys are running Make Visuals Great again, you guys will have to start GTA 5 and then start Rage Plugin Hook, or your GTA will crash every single time. That is something that's been with Rage Plugin Hook since like 2024. So let's go ahead and test the vehicles. If you guys hear me out of breath, it is because I just got done making food. I had to run down to my office and turn my PC back on. So anyway, we have the DPS 17 Explorer. Everything works. We'll get out of the car. We'll go ahead and put our clothing on, which we need to add some clothing, but there you go. Everything works. As you guys can see, this car is spot on. The sirens sound like trash just because they're in-game sirens. But we will go ahead and fast forward time just to see what the night looks like. It looks really good.
A 211 at Little RON station.
Alright,
Units respond
so we have everything working as of right now. Let's go ahead and go back out of the game and install the weapon variations meta and the realistic weapon handling meta. Let's go ahead and do that, and I will see you guys when we get that done. Hope everybody is having a good Saturday. This is being recorded on Saturday, probably will be out on Sunday. So we'll go to update common data. We'll go to file 4, and we will go to realistic weapons behavior. Then we will go to AI, and right here, modifications file, these 4 files get put in there. Make sure you turn on edit mode, make sure in the mods folder, drag and drop all that in there. Sometimes it's already on your desktop, you need to make sure it's on your desktop. We'll drag and drop all this stuff in there. If it doesn't work like that, make sure you close your GTA, because sometimes it does like to stay running after you close it out. Don't ask me why, don't ask me how, that's just GTA. So you'll drag and drop those 3 in there. you will see the weapon variations meta, the weapon components, and the weapon animation has changed. Alright, so we have done that. Now, let's go find a siren. I will be right back. Alright, everybody, we are back and we are going to go into audio and we will find a siren. It probably will be the right here. This siren right here. It is the Motorola. It's what the Texas State Police use. If you hear my dog barking, she is a little bit slow, so just accept that. And then we will also go ahead and install the weapon sounds. We'll install new weapon sounds. It should be right here. The Jacob B's weapon sound pack. I like this sound pack a lot. I've used it. So we will go ahead and install that. We will wait for it to download. Alright, everybody, they are downloaded. Let's go to our downloads and drag them into this folder. Hope you guys are enjoying this because this is going to be this is probably going to be about an hour and a half video. I like weapon variety 1. Just drag that to your folder. You're done with that. You're done with that. Now we'll go here, go to this one, go to single player, vehicles, and we'll drag the... You have to make a folder. If you have a siren, just name it siren. And just drag that in there like that. And we will go ahead and install the WSP sound into your mods folder. Install. And then we will install our sirens and we will go and install the blue line dispatch sound. And we'll probably install the grammar police while we're here. So our next thing, we will need to go to mods, update, oh whoops, not mods, it's x64, so mods, x64, audio, SFX, resin.rpf. You will see the vehicle sound right there, the vehicle.awc. Take this, drag this into there, just like this. As long as it's under 16 and 163, you're fine. This is 14992, so you're fine. Okay, we are done with that. So let's go ahead and back out. We are done with OpenIV for the moment. We will close that out. We will open Grand Theft Auto. We will go to plugins. Anyway, we will go to plugins, Grammar Police, GTA. Go back. Actually, we'll install the plugins first. Go to Lspdfr. You'll drag, since you don't have an Lspdfr folder, you'll drag this in there. It will take a second. Then you will go and drag these to your Grand Theft Auto 5 directory itself. I will show you guys exactly what to do. It's not very hard. It's just GTA is very, very, very picky on how you mod it. And you'll drag these 3 there. You will skip this because I have the right version. This is not the right version. And you will go to Lspdfr, which probably passed it right there. And you will go to Lspdfr, audio, audio, scanner, scanner, Grammar Police audio. We are done with that. But while we're here, while this is moving, you will go back. You will see a lspdfr.ini. Change main preload all models to false. Change that to false. That will help you with the texture loss. Now we're done with that. That should be in. So we're done. We're done with Grammar Police. Now, let's go ahead and install the Blue Line Dispatch mod. You call out audio. Go to audio, scanner. Open this. Just drag these in here because we will need to install those call out packs next. So we'll drag this into there. Just like that. That will probably take a minute or two, so we'll go back. go back, and we'll go to Blue Line Dispatch. Open it up. It'll take a second. Blue Line Dispatch, you will go to Lspdfr, Audio, Scanner, Scanner, and drag all of these into there. Go ahead and hit Control, drag all those into here as well. And you will go back. We will go to Plugins, which is back. We will go to Plugins, Lspdfr, Grammar Police, and Stop the Ped. When we install Stop the Ped, that folder right there will be overridden. So, as you see, we will wait for all this to transfer, and I will be right back when this gets transferred. Alright everybody, it is almost done. We got the dispatch mod installed, and I went ahead and downloaded Compulite and Stop the Ped and Ultimate Backup. So let's go ahead and just install these real quick. Plugins, Lspdfr. It's very simple. Just drag these into your Lspdfr folder. Ultimate Backup, same thing. Drag. You don't need Focal Dispatch. That is a thing of the past. Smart Radio is a thing of the past. All you need now is just those two files right there. Ooh, excuse me. And then we will need to go to Stop the Ped. Stop the Ped, Plugins, Lspdfr. You don't need anything but Stop the Ped. There you go. Just like that. Replace shibbles. And that's something that I did not mean to do. So, we will go back to new folder 4. And we will need to go to the Blue Line Dispatch mod again. Go to call out AUTO. Or, sorry, the Blue Line Dispatch 2.5. Sorry, not the right one. We'll go here. Go to Lspdfr. Wrong thing. Go to Plugins, Lspdfr. And make sure we replace these one more time. Just to make sure everything's in there correctly. Just like that. Okay. And we are done mostly. So, at this point, we are done. Oh wait, I need to install 2 more things. Alright everybody, we have the last bit of stuff in here. I have to give a huge shout out to Furum. He's working on a thing that's called the Impulse Tactics. It is a plugin for Lspdfr. Just install this. If you would like to go get it, it's on his Patreon for $3. And it does some really good stuff. And there's also impulse traffic and stuff like that. I'm not going to install it. Really don't care about the traffic, honestly. And then we need to install the Stop the Ped overhaul by him as well. And we will go to Plugins, Lspdfr, Stop the Ped INI. I hope it doesn't mess my shit up, but I don't think it will. It shouldn't. Let me just make sure.
0.
Yep, we're good. Alrighty. So it does not mess up that. So we will do that, which we did. Then we will go down to the ultimate backup. We'll go to Plugins, Lspdfr. Do the same thing. Just drag and drop those 2 in there. Just like that. And I think there's one more somewhere. Yep, Grammar Police phrases. Let me make, okay, yep, it's these. So you will need to go to Grammar Police, grammar, and just drag and drop this one in there. And go to Interface, and just drag and drop that one into Interface. And you are done. So let's go ahead and I'll show you guys how to start GTA. How you normally would start it is you would start it, just press play on Steam. Open this, just have this on your second monitor or whatever, and you should see, like I'm hovering over the Rockstar, like the Rage plugin hook, and as soon as GTA starts, after you see the car start, or any time in here, you can go ahead and start it. You will see Rage plugin hook eventually start. It will say validating hook, checking, and it'll hook instance. You'll see it go across the screen, down there. Like that. And we are in. So let's go ahead and load up the game and let's see what happens. The only thing we have to do now is install the EUP clothing and all that stuff, and I think we'll be done after that. So I will talk to you guys when we are in the game and when we are testing the stuff out. As you guys heard that good beep sound, that means everything's working properly. We will load in and we will test everything out. You see the loading Lspdfr went away. We are now in our apartment. We'll take usually a couple seconds to get in, and we will stand up. And we will go leave our apartment, and we will go to the PD station. And we will, actually, we probably could just go on duty out here, honestly. See if everything works. Force duty. Just like this. Grammar police. Something. We are missing required libraries. We need to figure out what that is. Alright. We got everything else, but grammar police is missing a library, which is not good news. So now we will go in here, test our sirens real quick. We'll get the DPS Tahoe out. Sirens work. Everything's working just fine, so that's good. We'll go inside. Nice car. Very nice car.
Need a unit to respond to a robbery
We'll go
near
ahead
the
and
Bob
go
Mullet
to the-
Salon.
Units respond code 3.
Hey! You damaged my ride! You're gonna fucking pay!
This Tahoe really does drive weird.
White, last reported to be in an SUV-style vehicle. Stand by. In Rockford Hills.
You see the pit authorization down at the bottom of your screen? Oh! Let's test our gun sounds out real quick. Everything seems to be working just fine.
Driver, this is the LSPD. Pull over! No way! Get out the way and
Perfect. Alright, everybody. Let's go ahead and get out of the game real quick and fix whatever's going on with the grammar police, and we'll come back in and make sure everything's working properly. It said it's missing a library, so probably just means it's... Oh, I know why. I know exactly why it's doing that. It's done that before. So you'll go here, you'll go to your Grammar Police, and you will drag plugins and just make sure everything's in there. Sometimes some stuff does not drag properly, and it really does annoy the piss out of people when it doesn't work. Plugins, Lspdfr. Just make sure the Grammar Police, I don't see there's not a Grammar Police in here. Not what I wanted to do, but we're just gonna skip over the folder. Hold on, let me just cancel this. Drag this in here. There we go. I don't see a Grammar Police anywhere. Alright, just right there. That's fine. And then make sure your callout API and all that stuff is in here as well. It is, so that's great. And then we will go to Lspdfr. Make sure your audio is in there too. Alright, and make sure you do replace your Rage native UI and everything in here. If you have that issue, just copy all that in there. I love GTA sometimes. I really friggin' do. Sometimes it just doesn't like to close by itself. So, now everything's in there. The IPT commons in there. Everything's in there. Alright. Now let's go back and let's go in game, make sure everything works. Alright, as you guys can see, let's go ahead and load into game again, make sure everything works, and then we will start Rage Plugin Hook and do it again and make sure everything's working. Then we'll go install our Texas DPS PEDs. And I think we'll call this a video, honestly. And you can hit Rage Plugin Hook right now. That's fine. And we'll validate hook. Hooking game instance. Enjoy. There we go. I'll see you guys in game. Alright everybody, we are in game. Let's go ahead and get out of bed and go outside. We will just go ahead and force go to PD. We go. If you guys would like to see like how I do like the ultimate backup and stuff, let me know in the comments and I will do a video for that. But we could be here for 3 to 5 hours if I make my Lspdfr 100% correct. So let's go ahead and force duty and see what happens. Everything seems to work. There we go. Just like that. So, I will show you guys how to change all that stuff for like Grammar Police. Sometimes you can do it Control F2, like right here. You can go to display settings, all that stuff. Target plate, yes. You don't need the radio necessarily. You can go to pit, hold the talk. You always want to turn that on. You can change all the sounds.
Dispatch, go ahead.
You can change the sounds.
1, Lincoln, 18. Copy, send your traffic. 1, Lincoln, 18. Dispatch, go ahead. Dispatch, go ahead.
There we go. I like that one. Initiate pursuit. And you can do all that if you'd like. You can hit save configuration, just like that. You can hit Control F3, which sometimes, like, that'll help you do all that. Control F4 is nothing. Control F5, F6, F7, F8. Nope, see, just like that. Now we will get in a car. And we will probably get in the 23 Rango. Or Rango. Pretty ass Durango, that's for sure. Why are these lights not working? What the hell? That's pretty cool though. Alright. Show me 10-8.
Copy,
So
1, Lincoln, 18.
There we go, just like that. And it'll show player status. Hit that. And we will go pull over a car, probably that black car right here. We'll go this way. We'll go find a car to pull over real quick. Pull over this car for... I'll show you guys. Let's actually get on the highway a little bit first. At least past the second light. Great car just ran the light. Close enough. Go ahead and light him up. Requesting plate check on 88 Ida Adam Henry 297.
Copy, standby. I'll get you a plate return. 88 Ida Adam Henry 297. Returning as expired.
Show me on a 1011. Show me on a 1011. There we go.
Copy, 1, Lincoln, 18. Thank you, and I'll update the CAD.
With that, we'll get out. Just have a talk with him. And one thing you guys probably do want to do is go to your settings. Go to your key bindings. Maybe, if it doesn't want to lag. Crap. It's not in key bindings. You'll go to Lspdfr, go to your key bindings, and you will turn off the backup menu, turn it to clear key, and then you will clear the traffic stop interact. You can clear that one as well. So that will help you with the ultimate backup and stuff not showing up. You actually can press that, and you can actually see everything here. You see all that. You can question the driver and why I pulled you over. Anyway, like all this works. So anyway, let's go ahead and go out of the game and install a couple call out packs, and I will probably call this an episode, guys, of how do I install Lspdfr. I hope you guys will enjoy this because this will probably help a lot of people out. But let's go ahead and get out of the game and let's get some call out packs installed. Alright. Everything seems to be working just fine. Alright everybody, let's go ahead and install some call-out packs and I will get them downloading. I'll meet you guys right back here. Alright everybody, we are back. And we have like 5 call-out packs installed. These are the call-out packs that Blue Line Dispatch mod work with. So, what you need to do is you see these sounds right here, which we will go to Lspdfr, or we will go to, hold on, we will go to, yeah, Daryl callouts. So we will get that one later. So we'll go to 686 callouts. So usually you'll open the folder, you'll see plugins and Lspdfr. We'll go to Lspdfr real quick. Go to audio, go to scanner, and go to 686 callouts. Now we'll play one sound. Maybe if they want to play.
Units on scene.
See, that's actual dispatch sounds. That's blue line sounds. Now if I go here and do this one,
A civilian.
like that. Okay, so we don't need to replace the scanner sounds on any of these, because we already have them installed. So we will go back. We will go to plugins, which I passed 100 billion times. Plugins, Lspdfr, 686 callouts. Drag and drop those in there, just like that. You guys do not need to install 100 callout packs. These 6 callout packs are all you need. Highway callouts for more highway calls. Daryl callout audios, which you see all these. We'll go ahead and download Daryl's callouts in a minute. We will go here, go to plugins, go to Lspdfr, do this one, just like this. We will go to MISC callouts. We will go ahead and look at the callout map. Arrest warrants. Look at the couple of arrest warrants, which are cool. You can actually get some arrest warrants and stuff too, which is pretty cool. Plugins, Lspdfr, MISC callouts. Here we go, just like that. And we will go back and we will install simple callouts. Plugins, Lspdfr, simple callouts. Just like that. We're done with that one. And we will go ahead and install Yavin callouts. GTA 5, plugins, Lspdfr, try those in there. Now we have 6 good callout packs, so we will have plenty of stuff to do. And you should see this folder called Street Names. Now, if, I'm pretty sure Blue Line Dispatch already has this installed, but we will go check it anyway. Lspdfr, audio, scanner, streets. Oh yes. Yep, it already has them all. Alrighty, so we are done with that. Let's go find the Daryl callouts, and we'll be right back. So we will not be running this callout pack. It's got stolen audio in it. So we are done with that. So let's go ahead and find some Texas DPS peds, and we'll be right back. Alright everybody, I think we found a decent Texas DPS ped. Not real sure, but we're gonna make sure it at least looks okay. So we'll go ahead and go into how do I install EUP. Well, it's very simple. You see this MPM free mode mail 1 underscore business 2. Go to X64. Whoops, not X64. Audio or update X64 DLC packs EUP DLC RPM X64 component peds, and just find. I'm not real sure, but let's try this. I think in single player you can drag these into there. The business 2. I'm looking for what exactly? Lower 1. And I think they're the same, but we'll make sure. Yep, they are. So you can do that. So sweet. So that's a lot easier to do than this. So all you gotta do is go to component peds, go back, and just drag and drop all these in there. That's all you gotta do. So now we will go load into the game. Maybe. Probably isn't nothing about this, which is great. But anyway, if you guys are interested in downloading my custom EUP pack, I will have it in my Discord. And it has over 40 outfits pre-configured, but we won't install that as of right now. We will just go ahead and start GTA up normally. And we'll let it start. It will load. And I hear the glass breaking. You can start Rage Plug and Hook, just like this. And it should start, just like that. And I'll see you guys in the game. Let's see what happens this time. Alright everybody, we are in the game, so let's go ahead and walk away from this car. And we will try and find, I don't know exactly where they're going to be, but I hope at least the person that built this, very nice. That looks pretty legit, just without the hat. I could probably adjust the hat though. That sucks. Well, anyway. Alright everybody, I'm gonna spawn the car, and we're gonna test one of the callouts, make sure everything works correctly. Let's get in the 23 Durango Santa. That's not what I wanted to do. Right? Got nice sounds to it. Dispatch, show me available. Or 10-8.
Copy 1, Lincoln, 18.
Let's see. Let's request a call. Suspect with a warrant, disabled vehicle. Sure.
On Vespucci Boulevard.
He's right here in the middle of the road. Show me on scene.
Copy 1, Lincoln, 18. On scene, reference CAD 1031.
Oh.
Wait up!
Alright, just let me get your tow truck. Alright. I'll go ahead and call next of kin. You want me to call somebody? Alright. Requesting flatbed for a Fudo. No.
43, minute 10. Response to the ALS.
Copy that.
Operator section 011 1959.
Not what I wanted to do.
On Vespucci Boulevard.
Requesting tow truck.
pretty depressing.
Requesting tow truck. Whatever. I'll just call tow service over this thing.
Copy. Flatbed en route to your 20 on
Alright.
Vespucci Boulevard.
Show me 10-8 available, cleared. Now you see how that's happening? You guys have that ever happen to you guys? Go over to... You guys can reveal full map, and you can do... Where is it at? It is right there, key bindings. So you want to turn your key bindings off, and then save it, and you'll never have to worry about that again. There we go. It'll pause for a second, just like that. And we will go ahead and change it to nighttime, just to see how it looks. Looks pretty damn good. We'll take one more call out, and I think we're going to call this an episode, guys.
We have an officer in need of assistance. Please respond. We have reports of malicious damage to a vehicle in the area. All units, please respond for a mutual aid pursuit. Respond code 3. All units, officers need assistance in your area.
Copy that.
On Strawberry Avenue.
I ain't running from a kitty. As you can see, all the call-outs are oh, there's the error.
Take a 246.
246.
Passing cars. Looks like we're going to be southbound.
5-0, we're just passing it for 70 now.
He's going south of Clark to 183, south of Clark to 183.
Take a 246.
246.
That was dangerous.
Right behind you.
I'll keep going this way. Corral him off. Suspect on foot.
Completely surrounded.
Damn it!
Hold it right there.
Taser wasn't deployed. Damn, our life's a slide. I don't think we can do this. Nope. This isn't the car. This isn't the one you can go straight to.
we're gonna have to do this the hard way. Police! Let's see some hands up!
I like how he holds the gun more.
Get that son of a bitch!
But anyway,
Give it up!
we are gonna go install one more thing, and I think we're gonna call this a video. We've been in game for we've been doing this for about 3 hours now,
Kill
so
that punk!
hope everybody will enjoy this.
You maggot!
But anyway, I hope you guys, let's go ahead and go install one more thing. And let's get this video wrapped up. Last thing we need to install is simple HUD for Lspdfr. I think it's simple HUD. I think that's it. I think that's it. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. It's called Simple HUD, and it works very well. So I'll wait for it to download. I guess we'll look for some cars. Some non-replacement cars. Or some, that's what I mean. ELS hybrid, Texas State, Durango livery. That one's not bad. We'll use that for the PD cars, and we'll use. That one's actually nice. I like that one. I actually like that one too. But we are going to find the DPS cars. There's some nice Texas stuff. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. I'm just looking for like 2 DPS cars. Wow, that's old. That car has been in the game since forever almost. Let's see. I'm just looking for 2 cars to replace it. That's will work right there. These aren't the best vehicles, but these will only be used for the, what's it called? Just the PD cars, I should say. We have our, then we could use Houston as, or the, not PD cars. I don't even know what I'm saying. We will go ahead and use Blaine, Texas, I think. Blaine County, Texas. Go ahead and download those. And let's go ahead and install the simple HUD. It's pretty simple is what I remember. Simple HUD. GTA, yep, ASI, and INI. So all you have to do is find your GTA directory and drag these 2 in here just like this. And then go to your props and textures. And all you have to do now is install part 1 and part 2. It's all in an OIV file. They make it nice and simple for you. So all you gotta do now is just bring this into your GTA 5. And we will install the cars, and we'll go in game one more time after we finish installing the rest of this stuff. And we will call this an episode. We'll go ahead and install part 1. Go. It's part of it. I mean, it really is. So sometimes it will not install correctly, so what you have to do is just go ahead and open it again, and if you're having the same issue, it's something with that OIV file. Which is a bit ridiculous, but we'll go back and you'll install this again, maybe? Edit mode. Drag and drop it. Mods folder. Install. Installation failed. Okay, so let's make sure the game's closed, just to be safe, because sometimes that does mess with shit. Game is now closed. Close this out, and you will go ahead and close that one out, just in case. Let's go ahead and drag this in again. Install. Mods folder. Install. We shouldn't have an issue this time, because the game isn't technically open. Yep, just like that. You'll go ahead and then drag part 2. Not gonna ever find in folder 10. You'll drag part 2. You will click on edit mode again. Sometimes it'll do that red circle. Go ahead and install this. Mods folder. Install. Now, people may be wondering, how do I install the cars? Or how do I, how do I install cars correctly? It's very easy. We'll make a folder right here. And this will be only the cars that will be replaced. We'll do BCSO. These are the cars still. So we will go ahead and do the... I think they're downloading. Yeah, the Texas DPS fleet is downloading. So we'll let that download. And we will let this download as well, because we're going to use the replacement pack for this. So we'll let this download, and I will be right back with you guys when it is downloaded. Alright everybody, we are back, and now you guys should see we have a couple things here to do. So, the first thing we have now is we have the Sheriff car. We have Sheriff 1, and we're not going to keep the 20 Explorer for right now. And then we have Sheriff 2. Okay, awesome. Then we have 2 DPS cars. So now whenever I set up my ultimate backup, which I'll put a video of that probably this week of finishing up Lspdfr. But anyway, we will get rid of that. And we have 2 skins. We have the Sheriff skins, and then we have all of the what's it called? So let's go ahead and go to mods, update, DLC packs, 28 NG, DLC to RPF, X64, levels, GTA 5, vehicles, and right there. You will drag these 4 into there, just like that. Drag these 4 into there. Drag these 3 into there. That'll be the Tahoe. And the Explorer will be here. So we will do FBI 2. And then now we have Sheriff and Sheriff 2. We have 2 skins for those cars. These are the Scorpion fans car. But we are going to go ahead and put the Texas skin on there. So for the Durango, you will, or not for the Durango, yeah, for the Durango, it is Sheriff. So you will take it and you will make sure you're in edit mode before you do this. Go to Sheriff and go to skin, I think it is. No, it's I'll have to remember the name. Well, quick, but you guys sure can find it. It's very easily. Livery. It's live. Nope, it's not livery. Oh, it's sign, isn't it? Yeah, sign. Yeah, sign 1. So you'll take this name. If you ever want to replace a vehicle, you'll take the Tahoe right here, and you will replace the name of it, and you will drag and drop it in there, just like that. And now you will look up sign again, and it should be a black Blaine County livery. You'll hit save. You are done with that car. Now, we will go back, and we will go to the high YT, or the YFT, so we can see what it looks like. See, it's not right. That's because this has a dot high. So what you can do is just drag this in there just like this, and we're done. If it has a high YFT, make sure to do the high Y, the plus YTD, not the other one. Okay, and now we will go to Sheriff 2, and we will do the same thing. We will go copy this name, rename it like this, drag it in there just like that. We won't have a lot of cars starting off. These are just backup units and other units in case, you know, we get bored or something. As you can see, it has the Blaine County, and it's got everything we want on it. Just fine. Nice Durango. That does not look like a 21 Durango. But whatever. But anyway, we will go ahead and make sure the FBI works, which they do. It's a Texas DPS car, and we will make sure we're not missing anything else, which we are not. We will take the Texas DPS. Alright, that's right. Alright, let's go in the game, and let's see what happens. And it's not going to launch because I did it that way. It isn't going to launch, so what you got to do is you got to go to Steam, go to play, start your GTA like that. Now click on this. It should be loading. Yep, just like that. And then we will start Rage Plug and Hook. We'll start the shortcut. Just like that. It should take about 5 seconds to start. Like that. And now I will see you guys in the game. If your game ever does this, it is sometimes GTA being ridiculous, so it just sometimes freezes. So what you'll do is you'll go to taskbar and you'll stop it. GTA just sometimes does not like to work. Don't ask me why, don't ask me how. I don't know what's going on with it lately, but boy does it not like to work. So you will quit that and you will relaunch it. You'll hit play on Steam. And you will wait till after the Rockstar emblem flashes to start your Rage plugin hook. That is the easiest way to see what's going on. Just like this. Just like it started, let's go ahead and load in the story mode, and we'll be right back. Alright everybody, we are at the PD station. I did a little bit of a cut right there because I was kind of tired of waiting. And I bet you guys were too. So let's go ahead and check out some of these cars. I have so many cop cars I need to replace. It is sickening. I forgot to install the ELS. Whoops. But as you see, they work. I just need to go drag the ELS file into there. They look good. Good job. That's all I care about. Alright everybody, I think that's where I'm going to call this an episode, guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching me struggle and about want to blow GTA up. I will see you guys next time. There'll probably be another video this week sometime of the finishing part of the backup and everything for Lspdfr. So I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching, everybody.